Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Digging in, Whit Merrifield, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here's the pitch. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. 3-0 now. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. The 3-0 pitch.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Here it is on 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Batting second, the shortstop, Adalberto.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Mondesi over at second. Soler is over at first with 1 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing, and he pops him up. Bichette into shallow center. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Danny Duffy will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 11.
Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Now in the box, Cavan Biggio. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
Nope.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Franco is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's 1 for 3. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Duffy sets. 1-0 on its way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Line drive to left. A dive, but it's off his glove.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. We are still scoreless. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Salvador Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's too high.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 66.
So coming to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by. Danny was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
At the plate now, Maikel Franco, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Nicky Lopez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adalberto Mondesi. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. In there, strike 1. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Royals out in front, 1-0. Next to bat for Toronto, Brandon Drury. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Brandon Drury.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Randall Grichuk will be next. The 3-1. High chopper towards first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Stepping up now, Randall Grichuk. First pitch of the at-bat. Grichuk, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Perez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Teoscar Hernandez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. In is Jorge Soler.
Leading off for the Royals, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Two and two to Jorge Soler.
2-2.
Three and two to the Royals designated hitter. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, one man out. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate, Alex Gordon, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Runner at second here with one man out. In there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And they'll apply the tag, and he is cooked at home. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Number 66.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Two down, runners at first and second. Weekly hit towards first. Drury gloves it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Royals 1, the Jays nothing. Leading off the inning, Derek Fisher, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder, Derek Fisher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 2-1 home. Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting ninth.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Duffy sets. Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Now a curveball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Striding in once again, Maikel Franco. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
In now, Nicky Lopez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Fouled off. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Fisher's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now
digging in to try it again. Whit Merrifield hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Change up low, 2-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Three and two, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Striding into the box, Cavan Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Biggio.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Liner in there for a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is a low changeup that's laid off. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Ready now, Brandon Drury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting.
Here's Randall Grichuk. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Grichuk.
Duffy sets. First pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Fastball well outside.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The set and the 2-0. And it's fouled away. The set and the 2-1.
Ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
3-1 the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So striding in Teoscar Hernandez as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 2 out, bases loaded. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Blue Jays strand 3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
No, that's down. That's ball 3.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now here's the pitch. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Fisher has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Up next for the Royals.
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Hunter Dozier will be next. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Hunter Dozier. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
2 out, nobody on.
That's
Tries
ball
to
3.
change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Ball 3.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Royals lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Derek Fisher, the next to bat. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Going after it is Gordon. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Up next is Danny Jansen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you could see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Standing in now, Cavan Biggio, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
1 out and a runner on second base. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Looking up is the right fielder, and they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Chopped to third, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 27.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Lopez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. From the belt, the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Randall Grichuk would be next. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now the 1-0 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Glenn Sparkman answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Teoscar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch. The 1-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
4 runs here in this half inning.
Ball.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Lifted in the air to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. The Jays lead it 4-1. Wilmer Font takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another shot now. Salvador Perez. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th.
Salvador Perez.
First pitch on its way.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Maikel Franco will be next. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding forward now, Maikel Franco. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Striding in, Nicky Lopez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out with the man at first. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Into the box, Whit Merrifield. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot down the line.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2.
2-2.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the stretch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is pulled into right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Ready for another chance? Danny Jansen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Ready on 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Left side. And that's the first out. One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Kevin Biggio. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Justin Miller is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now back, right fielder, Hunter.
To the plate now, Hunter Dozier, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Correct.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
That one's in there. 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan O'Hearn. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Maikel Franco, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
2 down, runners at first and second. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to the guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Shot toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And a relay home. And it's in time to get him. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Royals 6, the Jays 4. Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel.
The left fielder.
As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. hit the other way out toward right field. Dozier is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 27.
So one away now in the Toronto seventh, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. One out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Brandon Drury will bat next. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Dozier moving back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains steady at 6-4. Elvis Luciano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 65, Elvis Luciano.
Leading off the inning, Nicky Lopez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Luciano, a right-hander standing 6'3". He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and a two-seam fastball. Grounded back up the middle. Bichette's got it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Now that.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Whit Merrifield next to bat as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he fouls this one off. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one. On to first. A double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hard on the ground towards short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Up next to the Royals, the designated hitter,
Jorge Soler will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. from the stretch. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-0 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
3-1 to him now. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
3-2.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Royals leave 1. They're up 6-4. Scott Barlow is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The next 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Merrifield is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Derek Fisher. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 6-4. set to start the 9th in this one. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Dozier. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Gordon. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. Goes into a slide, and he's got it. Great play, and there's 2 gone.
Great play right there, and I love the way he played it. Sometimes when you slide for a ball, you give your eyes a little better angle to look up at it, and you kind of get your whole body under it. He's clearly practiced that a lot and made it look really easy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
In now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here it comes, 1-0. 1-1 the count now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They still lead it 6-4. Ian Kennedy takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now, Danny Jansen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And that misses, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. And there's one down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Kennedy, a California-born ball player. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Now to the plate, Cavan Biggio. He went deep back in the 5th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Throw on to first. And now the Jays are down to their final out. So digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Kennedy pauses. Here's the first pitch. Slow little roller to third. On to first, and that's your ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-4 the outcome today. The Royals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Glenn Sparkman pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the big